Yo, what's up everybody? So as you guys did see the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best cars to customize and drive an Empire. Now obviously this is kind of based on my opinion, but I do feel like a good amount of majority of you guys can also agree with this. So yeah, let's get straight to it. And for the 5th spot on the list, we have the McLaren Senna. Now you guys might be surprised it's this low, but we do have some better cars on the list. So if we quickly go over here like the customization and check out some of the options which you could do, some of these things which make it really cool is you could do stock options which are literally licensed. As you guys see here, it's yellow, like not normal, just like body kits, how they're like usually like blue or something. And we could look at this. We could do different interior and it's carbon. We could do different interior trims. I do believe interior trim just kind of changes like a bit of the texture inside. You can't really see much honestly, but then we have the spoiler. This is a really cool like feature. You could add like an S, obviously standing for Senna, and then we have the exterior carbon, so you could change the carbon out here. Really cool. These are all licensed McLaren like body kit stock options, or you could just make this thing fully carbon fiber, which is absolutely insane also. So yeah, there's a bunch of options, like a lot of variety which you could do with this car, so it is really cool in my opinion. For example, I can go for like a full carbon build. I did have like a full carbon build on this before. I think it was some type of blue. I could go, let's do like some type of blue. I had some type of blue. I'm not sure like which exactly, but let's say I wanted to go for a build like this. Yeah, kind of something like this. And then we could also change the secondary color. I think I'm just gonna keep that black. Yeah, let's say I wanted to go full carbon fiber, a car like this. We have white calipers, white interior. You could do that. Look at that. Now it's fully carbon, as you guys see. We could take a look at some of the details and stuff. You can go over here, and we could see the carbon right here. So fully carbon, which is absolutely crazy. We have right here the S on the wing. And yeah, overall looks amazing. A bunch of small details, a bunch of things you could do with this car, and yeah, very nice. Then the 4th on the list is another McLaren. It is the McLaren 765 LT Coupe / Spider. So kind of like both of the variants are kind of the same body kits honestly. So first we have the McLaren 765 LT Coupe. Honestly, one of my favorite cars to customize in the game. Just looks overall great, and as you guys can see, I already have some stuff on here. We have a hood right here. We have the titanium exhaust you guys see here. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the customization which you could do to this car. Oh, I forgot, we have gradients. Yes, we have gradients. Look at this. This is one of the coolest things. Look at that, bro. Official McLaren gradients. This is probably my favorite, honestly, bro. It looks absolutely amazing. Then over here in stock options, we have quite a bit of like stuff to choose from. We have different seats. Look at that. We have P1 seats. We have P1 seats. Senna seats. We have some more Senna seats like with Alcantara. That's really cool. Then we have spoilers. You could just do a stock spoiler or a carbon spoiler. The carbon does look really weird on this car. I don't know why. It's like it's not matching the carbon down here, which it should. So driving Empire should probably fits that. I'm not gonna lie. So it doesn't look too like good right now at the moment because the carbon is just weird. I don't know. Yeah, moving on. Then we have a roll cage. You could add a little roll cage here in the back, titanium roll cage. Then exhaust. This is really cool feature. It looks very bland, but when you add a titanium exhaust, it adds a bit of character and it looks really good in my opinion. Then we have the roof scoop, so we can go stock. We're gonna add a little roof scoop here. I have that installed. And then finally we have the carbon bonnet, which is the carbon hood. Yeah, they definitely do need to fix the carbon on here because it doesn't look amazing at the moment. Should really be matching with this one. And also I'm pretty sure for every McLaren we have official McLaren color. So look, we could do official. Here we have some elite colors. Look at that, ice silver, ice white. These are official McLaren color names. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Lotus blue. Like we have a bunch of cars here. We have Helios orange. Super cool. So yeah, these are all like literally McLaren official. We have right here. Look at that. These are official McLaren interiors also. We could do anything. We could do Alcantara. We could also choose accents and stuff like that. So you could actually choose like what type of texture, or like if you want leather or Alcantara. I'm pretty sure this is the only car which you could do this on, which you could choose whether you want it to be leather or Alcantara. So that's really cool. I'm pretty sure you could do that on most of the McLarens, so that's really nice. So yeah, now moving on to 3rd on the list, we have the TVR Cerbera Speed 12, which is a car that I've spoke quite often about. So I'm not going to go over in full detail because it will take a little bit, but I'm going to just quickly skim through it and kind of show you guys. So what makes this car very special, I'm sure you guys could see that I already have a bunch of body kits on this, but I do believe this car has over 70 body kits or something like that. It looks absolutely crazy in my opinion. Look at that. We have a bunch of bumpers, different bumpers you could do. We have some side skirts. Look at that. I think it's really cool. You could actually like add the name of the car on the side, so I think that's really cool. The doors, this is really unique in my opinion. The doors you could kind of change. I mean, it really just changes the headlights really, or not the headlights, I mean the mirrors on the side, but I think it's really cool. You do different trunks. That's very unique. You can't do that on any car. You can't change trunks. We have different hoods real quick. We have rear bumpers which you could change. Look at that, a bunch of customization. Then we have spoilers right here. Super cool. And then we have tail lights and stuff like that. Now there's some other TVRs which you have in the game which also have a bunch of customization, like even more than this one, but I do think this one looks the coolest when you like actually make a good spec out of it. I do think you can make this one kind of look the meanest and the best in my opinion, so I'm not really including those on the list for this, but yeah, overall, bro, really cool. And this car is really like good overall, so that's like a plus. Like it's a very good performing car, and then you could also make it look good and just personalize it and make it look however you want with all the body kits. So yeah, then second on the list, you guys might be surprised about this that it's second and not first, but we have the 2011 Nissan GTR. Now I did make a video about this. I do believe this car has about 90 plus body kits, if I'm not mistaken. 110 plus or 90, but a bunch of, like, look at that. I've already went over this car in detail, so I'm not gonna go too much detail into it, but you guys see it, bro. We have different side skirts, we have different, like, you can do racing body, rally body. That's really cool. You can make the car like full rally. There's a bunch of like variants of cars, like what you could do. You could do the time attack, you can make this wide body, you can make this look like a car which you take off-roading, you know, like rallying and stuff. We got different diffusers here. There's just a bunch of stuff where you could choose from. We have different spoilers, custom spoiler, custom out spoiler. Yeah, you could just do a bunch of different styles. We have tail lights over here, so you could just change everything. Look at that, just make this fully red. I don't think that looks amazing in my opinion, but that is an option. Yeah, front bumpers, look at that, a bunch of options for front bumpers. And then yeah, we have rear bumpers over here. You could also change that. Look at that, make it completely different. Like the car looks completely different now. It's actually crazy. And then we have different hoods. You do a bunch of hoods. Look at that, super cool, bro. And that engine looks insane. Look at that. You could do a rally hood, a time attack hood, a bunch of options there. And then you could also add up steering wheels, so different steering wheels, as you guys see. Full racing kind of steering wheel over here. This is a performance racing steering wheel, but you can make this fully red. Look at that, with interior too. It also changes the interior, I think so. Yeah, okay, no, it doesn't change the interior, but it changes that. Look at that, and the amount of detail is actually crazy. I think that looks amazing. I think I'm actually gonna install that on because I actually like that more than the one I have right now. After that, we have roll cages, different roll cages, obviously expected. Then we have headlights. You could just change kind of like the headlights. Some are like a more modern, and some are kind of like just the old ones, the stock ones. Then we have different splitters. I do believe is right here in the front, so a bunch of different splitters. And then finally, the last option which you could do on this is different engine strut. So as you guys see here, it changes it, so you could look at that. You could make this full like titanium, like right here basically, which is just a very unique feature and looks absolutely insane in my opinion. Bro, this is a really cool colorway. So you could literally personalize this down to the engine and how it looks, and it's absolutely amazing in my opinion. It looks just absolutely great. And yeah, I mean, I just think it looks absolutely amazing. And now the first one which we have on the list is the Nissan Skyline GTR. Now, some of you guys may not agree with this, but I do think, in my opinion, just of like how much you could personalize this car and how much unique customization this car has, I do think it makes it the best on the list in my opinion. Now, I do believe this is the one with the 110 plus body kits. The other Nissan I just showed you guys has 90, I think. So yeah, I mean, different roll cages. We have different side skirts. Look at that. But some of the most unique customization in my opinion, I'm just gonna skip over like all of this. I do think the most kind of unique customization, which I do like the most, is MISC, for example. Look at that. We don't have this on any other car. So as you guys see here, it says Skyline, but we can make this carbon. You can make this say like Skyline, pop it out like this, and then you could just change that. Like, you really can't change that on any other cars. And this is something else which makes it really unique. We have different bodies and stuff like that, but if you go over here to 400R body, look at that. We could add a whole livery to this. Look how unique that is. And if you guys notice right here, instead of saying GTR, it says 400R, which is just absolutely amazing. We have engine manifold, so if you open this up real quick, look at that. We could also customize this. You can make it literally the exact same color which you have as, like, you know, your primary color. So that's a really cool feature. We have intercoolers, like that's super sick. So yeah, you could change the intercooler. And then yeah, we have a bunch of different options, which I'm not gonna go too much into detail with, but you guys could see it is very cool. We could personalize it a lot, and I just think it overall looks amazing, and I would put this number one on the list just because of that. Let me know what you guys think, and also which one is your favorite out of the 5 on the list. Let me know down below in the comments. I think mine personally would probably have to be, that's hard because I really like the Nissan. I think it's probably the Nissan Skyline GTR. If not, then the 765 LT Coupe, I think. Yeah, I think either one of those. I think those are kind of like the coolest in my opinion. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Which one is the coolest? Which one do you guys like the most? And if you have them. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Also, make sure you guys cop the Christmas merch. We have this on sale for the whole month until the 31st on when we enter the new year. So make sure you guys go get it. I'll hop with the car real quick. This is the merch right here. We have this in 3 colorways. We have this in green, white, and also this red right here. So yeah, if you guys want to cop that, go link in the description. You guys can cop the merch. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Have a good one, everybody, and bye.